Hi, my name is Caleb and I have a 1-year-old daughter, and here are some tips on giving kids instructions. Um, Sometimes when I want my daughter to come to me and she's playing with some toys, it's really difficult, and she'll end up crying, screaming because she doesn't want to leave her dollhouse and come to me. So one thing that I've found that's helpful is like giving her a little heads up before something's going to come. So I try to think, in the next like 2 minutes or so, I'm gonna need her to come to me, but I'm not gonna wait till like it's the exact moment for her to come, to ask her to come. I'm gonna like say it once while she's still playing. So whether it's from my seat or whether I get down by her toy, I say, Ava, in like 1 minute, your daddy's gonna say, come to daddy, and Ava's gonna have to come to daddy fast. So I give her a heads up, and then I tell her how I want her to respond. And if it's like really an issue and I know she's gonna cry, I might say like what I don't want her to do either. So I'm gonna beforehand say, Ava, in a little bit it's gonna be time to come to daddy, and I don't want you to do wah wah wah. I want you to say yes, daddy, or something like that. And that way she knows it's coming. That way it's not like interrupting her game so that in the middle of what she's doing, she has to drop it immediately. Sometimes I feel like that's too hard of something for her to do, to drop her toys immediately and come to me. So giving the 1 minute heads up sort of gives it a little time. And um, then before I like tell her to come, I might try to get her attention a little bit more. While she's playing, I might say, okay, it's gonna be time. Daddy's gonna have to ask you to come to daddy, and Ava's gonna do this, and I explain how I want her to do it, and then I say, okay, come to daddy, and then that gives her like better chances to respond in a way that's gonna be appropriate. And if she like does it, then you can celebrate. You can say, yeah, you did it. You came to daddy and you didn't cry. Um, and I don't know, just a little tip on that. Also, like when you're at a park or when you're at someone's house and it's time to go, just give them that heads up, and maybe it can be 10 minutes ahead, 5 minutes ahead, and give them a heads up. Like it's going to be time to go. It's going to be time to leave the park. It's going to be time to say bye bye to the park. It's going to be time to say bye bye to this. Even in the grocery store, like if you're in the grocery store and you don't want them to touch something that's on the aisles, you can say, all right, we're going to go into the grocery store, and remember, it's not going to be time to touch. So when we get there, you're not going to touch. You can maybe say hi to the cereal boxes, or you can say hi to the toys, but it's not going to be time to touch. Again, rather than in the moment, be like, don't touch that, don't touch this, don't touch that. Just give them a little heads up before it comes. You tell them what they can expect in terms of your instructions.